a dish that's very, very average, right? It's average. It's just some lettuce, it's cheese. It's not like I'm sitting there and I'm just saying, oh, look at this cheese. You know, no, I'm not sitting there saying like this is the finest cheese. The finest cheese I ever saw in my life, or anything like that. It's completely average cheese. The beef, I was surprised. Right, it's still kind of like a flame grilled beef quality. However, it has a little bit of like a southwestern flair to it. A little taco seasoning to it. Give them credit on that. The biggest thing that ties this together is the special, like, savory taco sauce. Now, I would describe this more as a spicy, savory flavor. It certainly is savory, but it has that spice to it too. And it's that sauce that ties it together, pulls it together, and certainly makes it something that, instead of going from completely bland and average, they're saying, you know what, it's a gimmick, but you know what, it's tasty. It's a tasty snack, and you know what, a taco from Burger King, they actually pulled it off. Not the world's best taco, the quality isn't perfect, but when you factor in Burger King, you factor in the quality of most of the items that you'd be getting from there, it still matches that quality, meets those pre-existing standards and expectations, and I don't think you're really going to be disappointed. Again, just bear in mind excessive crunchiness of the taco shell, but otherwise, I think that sauce is really the star of the dish. And for what it's worth, I don't think it's that bad. You know, it's a little bit of a snack. And again, it's inexpensive too. For $1, I cannot complain at all. Therefore, out of 10, I'm going to be giving these I'm going to give it a 6.85 out of 10. Because again, considering the quality that's been standard, it met those expectations, and the sauce is really what pushed it over that 5 out of 10 average rating. Alright, so with that said, that's all that I have for you for the most part. And, yeah, on one final note, what did one taco say to the other taco? It said, I don't really know, I'm trying to think of something to say. Alright, on the final note, though, I think that they got by, though. I was satisfied with them, and creative. It's creative on Burger King, and I was really worried about this. I kind of feared the worst, because, I mean, you should have heard the employee that was there, you know, sounded absolutely, like, this was dreadful. This is the worst possible thing that could happen all day. And I'm glad that it worked out for the best anyway. The quality still pulled through. On one final note, tomorrow, Thursday, yes, I am right here live Wednesday morning. Make sure you check out my new podcast. Check it out on YouTube at youtube.com/VORW podcast, or on iTunes, Spotify, other platforms by searching VORW. Thank you for watching, and do take care. I'm your host, The Report of the Week. I'll see you again in a few days. Hello everyone, this is Running on Empty Food Review. Well, hello ladies and gentlemen, and everyone watching. This is Running on Empty Food Review, and I am your host, The Report of the Week. So Burger King has released a new item. It's out. Burger King is continuing the King series of burgers.
When the moon hits your
That's
eye
right, they're
like
still
a big
going.
pizza pie, that's
it's the one lineup that, I mean, they've been... It always amazes me how long they've been pushing it for. Where I think this originally started up back in 2016 or so. And it's still going. At first I thought it was just like a gimmicky one-off type of thing. But they keep releasing new sandwiches, and then more new sandwiches, and then more new sandwiches still. And Burger King has made a new addition to the King lineup with the Pretzel Bacon King sandwich. And this one came at request of the Burger King diaspora, the Burger King patrons. They said, we want pretzels, and we want burgers, and it's not like every other fast food place did this 5 years ago, right? We want everything that's embodied in our favorite cuisine, that being pretzels, and Burger King, they heard you, they carried it out, and thus the Pretzel Bacon King was born. It features 2 quarter-pound beef patties, American cheese, right? When you get a pretzel, let's say you get one at the movie theater, you like to get your pretzel, you like to get the beef stuffed inside the pretzel, you get the cheese for the dipping, then you get the bacon, you like to put that on the pretzel too. Also comes with, like I said, bacon, mustard, and then mayo, of course. We all like the mayo that's on the pretzel as well. I think that's actually the favorite dipping sauce for that. So it's like the embodiment of a pretzel, but it's really a burger. And of course I kind of joke around, but the main feature of it is that it's on a pretzel bun, right? Lots of places did do this back in 2014, but Burger King is doing it now, and that's what we got. Price for this was $6.49. Again, the main signature thing is the pretzel bun. So with that, take it out. Let's see what it looks like, and then we'll see what it tastes like. Pretzel bacon king from Burger King. You can really see the pretzel bun right there. There it is. And you can see some of that American cheese on it too. Sure. Right, there it is. I mean, it's a good-sized pretzel bun. Really, the bun is probably bigger than anything else on the sandwich, to be quite honest. It's quite a large bun. Again, now you can see there's the American cheese. We'll take the bun off. Under it. You know, usually there was actually some confusion about it. It looks like
Holy shit,
there was some confusion because the official description that I read said that it comes with 2 beef patties. Yet lots of people were saying that it only comes with 1 patty, so that's what I'm noticing right there. It just comes with 1 patty, but it's not like this is the first time you've ever seen that. Lots of people were saying, I just want 1 patty. You can see that there's the cheese, there's the bacon, there's the mayo, with the mustard kind of blending in there, and then more bacon, mayo, and mustard there as well. But yeah, I guess if you want to get it with the 2 patties, you just say, I want the double, right? I want the double, and then you get the 2 patties. It's as simple as that. But really, I'm just here to find out what it tastes like and how good it is. And, for the most part, an extra patty is just going to amplify the beef flavor, but hey, even if the patties are good, if everything else is terrible, then it's not worth it. That's what we're going to find out. So with that said, I'm going to try this out. Sorry, I just wanted to fix the air conditioning noise. Now we can continue the consumption sequence without that. So continuing now, it is the Bacon Pretzel King from Burger King going in. Let's see how it is.
You know, classic love farts. It happens once and everybody in the room starts doing each other. It's disgusting.
Sorry about the stomach rumbling. Just hungry for something. I'm gonna take one more bite. Well, I have some mixed feelings about this one, to be quite honest. And if you take a look at the cross-section here, I think one thing is going to be very, very evident, right?
Holy shit, I don't think the toilet could have solved this problem.
What is the biggest component of this sandwich right here that you can see, right? The bun. The bun is massive. Right, like you take everything else right here, this little bit. Right, you have the beef, you have the cheese, you have the bacon, you have the mayo, you have mustard, and everything else that's there. And then you have the bun. That's like 3 times as much as everything else there. Sadly, and I understand what they're trying to do with it. When, you want that pretzel bun, right? That's why they call it the pretzel bacon king. They don't call it the bacon mustard king, bacon cheddar king, or one thing or the other. It's American cheese, but you know what I mean. It's all about the bun. We got the pretzel bun, But sometimes I think they went overboard with it. And that was one problem that I was having with a lot of the other, I remember 5 years ago, with the, when the pretzel buns were huge, it was like, okay, yes, the bun tastes like that pretzel, that pretzel dough, the soft pretzel, right? I understand that, and that's what this bun tastes like. Most certainly does. But they go overboard with it, because these pretzel buns, they're all the same in that it's extremely chewy. It's extremely doughy. And yes, it does have that pretzel flavor, but it's always, you're getting like this mouthful of bread, and that's all that you taste, and it absorbs up all the other flavor. You're chewing, and you're chewing, and you're chewing on just this chewy, seemingly endless bun. And that's the problem. Yes, they hit the nail on the fact that it's supposed to be a pretzel bun. It tastes like a soft pretzel, okay? That's what it comes down to. If you just all have that bun life, you want it to know if it tastes like a pretzel, yes indeed it does. But the problem is that there's so much of it. Alright, I can't really taste the beef that much. I can't taste as much of the bacon as I want to. I can't even taste the mayo that we've been drown it out with. I can barely taste a little bit of that mustard, which is like the only other flavor that really strikes out to me, because mustard is usually strong and potent.
Shit, I don't think the toilet can solve this problem.
The bun it's like a sponge. It absorbs everything else. And there's so much of it that you spend more time just chomping and chewing away at this bun than you are enjoying the rest of the burger itself. Because again, when you see it, the bun might be good, but it's too much of a good thing. It definitely has that pretzel flavor, but there's just so much of it compared to everything else. The bun to sandwich ratio is just way too much. And that's my problem with it. I know some people were saying, and I am going to raise this anyway, because I think it's a valid complaint. Price-wise for this sandwich, it's really expensive. I know the King lineup sandwiches are always a little on the pricier side, but this was a $6.50 sandwich. And I think for that kind of price, I just would have expected a little bit of a better product. That's the way to put it. So, to be quite honest, look, taste-wise, I don't necessarily have any huge problems with the way it tastes. I think the beef patty is actually pretty good for what it is. And bear in mind what it is. It has that plain, charbroiled flavor to it. It's a little juicier than I thought it would be, though. I can't complain there. When you really pay attention, the bacon and the cheese actually blends together nicely. Yeah, the mayo is just there, but I do like that addition of mustard. Again, that little that tang, that just potent characteristic of it. Is really what's necessary for the sandwich. So it was good so far, but then the bun, there's so much of it, it just takes it. Would have been a good burger otherwise, and it's just, that's the problem there. And again, it's a bit overpriced too for $6.50. So, therefore, out of 10, I would give it a 3 out of 10. It's not past the point of no return, but the issue that I have with it, again, issues with the bun. If they're able to just slim it down a bit, and get a bit less of that doughiness, it would be a good sandwich otherwise, but goes to show one ingredient can just ruin what would otherwise be a good sandwich. So that's all that I have for you, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, The Report of the Week, and as always, remember, if you would like to support this channel, support my podcast, my radio show, consider joining my community of patrons at patreon.com/TheReportOfTheWeek. A great way to support the channel and all of its endeavors. Make sure you check it out. With that, I'll see you again in a couple days with another video. Take care, everyone. Hello, everyone. This is Running on Empty Food Review. Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone watching. This is Running on Empty Food Review, and I am your host, The Report of the Week. So thank you for joining me in another food review, and this time around, changing up the scene once again. If you can't tell, what is this behind you, bro? What's going on? What Is everything okay? All is good. Not feeling 100% today, probably because of all the stuff that I eat. Though I am working on trying to get my diet better. Eat some smoothies, and some healthy greens, and kale, and all that good stuff, and stay healthy. But sometimes you just have your off days. But I did want to go out and I wanted to try something today. I also wanted to do it a little comfortably, so I am in bed this time around. But we're still powering on and continuing on with the review. Now, when it comes down to what's going on in the fast food world, there's not a ton of different releases. There's not a ton of, various. We've pretty much tried everything that's being talked about. Right, the Cheez-It pizza, and the whatever it is, the pretzel king from Burger King. Right, there's nothing really new that's out. But I still want to try something, and I said, how about Steak and Shake? It's one of those places that while they don't have any releases necessarily, it's still something that I haven't done a video on in so long. I mean, it's been about 3 years since I last did a review of any sort from them. But I still go there regularly. It's one of those places that I have my favorite items. When you go to a restaurant, it doesn't mean you have to like everything that's on the menu. You can have the things that you detest and despise, and then you could also have the things that, wow, I just get this for breakfast and lunch and dinner, and then I get another one that I don't even eat. I put it in a little glass enclosure and I just look at it when I want to, right? You have these items that you really like. And when it comes down to Steak and Shake, that's how it is. I have select items on their menu that I'm a big fan of. I personally enjoy, I like them, I get them a lot. And I realized I never really did a video talking about my favorite items in Steak and Shake. So, I'm not just saying that to waste your time and mess around with you. I have my favorite items, and I wanted to showcase them. Verification, you can see right there, the official Steak and Shake drinking apparatus, the Steak and Shake, famous steak burgers, right there. And then here, an air of mystery Steak and Shake bag. And you can see it's got all this cryptic writing. We got this big curve thing. I don't know what that is even supposed to be. We have that. And then we have all these coded messages here. One of them says hand-scooped milkshakes made with real milk the old-fashioned way. That's what that one says. Made to order, #1 voted milkshake, and so I guess it really promotes those. And then it says the original steak burgers there too. Right. And you can see right there, looks like that's a setting sun. And then looks like there's a little bit of an ocean wave. So I guess that's the sun setting over the ocean right there, an image of that. Pretty scenic, to be quite honest. And I'll tell you this. 3 things that are my favorite items in Steak and Shake. It's one of these things. A burger, a side, and a drink. A complete meal. I'll tell you this. One of the things that I like about Steak and Shake is that you usually get a complete meal there at a decent price. I'm not going to sit there and I'm going to say that it's the world's cheapest thing, because it's not. Look, everything's a little pricey nowadays, but you can still get a complete meal under $10, which is reasonable. Completely reasonable. Another thing that I am a fan of with Steak and Shake is that they're 24/7. And that's one thing that I really appreciate considering my night owl schedule. Is that, of course, if you want a burger at 7 a.m.,
yeah,
hey, go for it. They'll serve you one. There's no problem with that. Whereas other places, of course, you cannot get a burger at 7 a.m. There's no way. But they're open, and they'll happily serve you. Now, to be quite honest, I do have a few issues. One issue that I usually have is sometimes they get your order wrong. So one thing that I always recommend doing is when you order, especially if it's at the drive-thru, make sure you check the bag and check your item before you head your merry way. Because I think it's maybe just something that's wrong with when you give the order in. They can't hear the audio right or something. I have no idea, but they oftentimes have a tendency to get it wrong. So first and foremost, how about we get the burger out? That's what the main starter dish is. What is this? How about for the grand reveal, we're gonna be dramatic. There goes one part. There goes the other. Still don't know what it is. What is it? Could it be a hamburger? Yes, indeed it is. For all those of you who are guessing right there, that's what it is. This is what I usually like to get. It is a triple steak burger with bacon, lettuce, tomato, and ketchup. It's a basic combination, but you know what? To be quite honest, it's what I am a fan of. It's a basic burger, but that's what I think they do best. Not the people, they tell me, get the fresco melt, you know, get the, let's do this. Get the fresco melt, that's what I always say. And I tried it out, and I wasn't a fan of it. I just wasn't
you're really getting teared up
melt,
now.
To be quite honest. I wasn't a fan of it. Fresco melt, beautiful. But anyway, triple steak burger with bacon, lettuce, tomato, and ketchup. That's my go-to. I always get the triple because sometimes their patties can be a little thin, and to get that third patty, which is really almost no increase whatsoever, I think it really makes it worth it. I just like the way all the flavors blend together. I think it's a flavorful burger, tastes good, and it's just what has continued to impress me time and time again. So this is what I go here. A lot of people get it with the cheese. I'm just not a fan of it. You know, I always just say no cheese. And if you ever get this, you just need to specify no cheese, please. So with that, we'll try it out and we'll see if they're still maintaining the standards. And look, while this is a video of my favorite items from Steak and Shake, if this is like, if I end up being crushed by this, I'll be honest and I'll say that, you know, I'll never forgive them afterwards. You know, if it's that bad. If it's not, I'll say it's good, but you know. So let's try it out. The triple steak burger with bacon, lettuce, tomato, and ketchup from Steak and Shake is going in. See, there it is, right there. All three patties. Yes, indeed. This is triple. And we'll take one more bite right here. We'll get that tomato in. There's one last view of it. And you know, one of my favorite things about the triple steak burger, really any of their steak burgers, but again, I like the triple one, is that you can taste the quality of the ingredients, right? Like the lettuce, the tomato, all of that is fresh. And it shows. I can taste that freshness. I would say though, aside from the freshness of the ingredients, which again, that is one thing that will always boost the quality of the sandwich. What I like, especially, and again, I always emphasize it's important to get the triple, is the juiciness of the patty. Those three, when they come together, it makes for a delicious, juicy burger. That's the best way to put it. It just really tastes that juicy, meaty flavor. Cooked good, it's fresh. The bacon is there too. I mean, you can see that the quality of the bacon, hey, you know, it looks pretty good. That's the best way to put it. Has that little bit of a crisp to it as well. Not overdone, but not underdone either, which is important. And that shines through too. Look, it's a greasy sandwich. It's fatty. You know, it's probably not good for you, but it sure tastes good. And I'm a fan of it. And again, price for the burger itself is it's under $5 for a triple. Again, though, to add the bacon, add a few things, the price will vary for you, but it's an inexpensive burger. One of the other things, if it's willing to come out of the bag, there we go. that I always like to get on the side. They're Cajun fries. The French fries aren't something that I usually rave about, but I'm a fan of the Cajun fries, where they just come with these little Cajun spices and seasonings, kind of like how Five Guys does theirs. So, look, I'll be honest, Five Guys I'm a fan of more. But these are still decent fries for what they are, you know, that's the best way to put it. But I always get them with the Cajun seasoning, and that's what it comes down to. So I'm just going to try a few. Obviously, these aren't huge wedge-cut steak fries or anything like that. But these are well seasoned this time. And I just like that little bit of a contrast between fries themselves, which can be a little bland otherwise, but then that spice that's in the seasoning there, that little extra saltiness, it gives it that little bit of a boost that I think they need. That's why I'm a big fan of Cajun fries. We got burger, got fries, and then what is this mysterious substance that I wash it down with? Vanilla Coke. It's pretty standard, it's pretty basic, but the one thing that I like about their Vanilla Coke, aside from the fact that it's Vanilla Coke, I guess, is that they actually put the vanilla syrup in. And it just gives this certain more direct vanilla flavoring than you get usually in any sort of vanilla Coke. Far more pronounced, that's the way to put it. And, I mean, a vanilla Coke is something that you just don't get too much of nowadays. You know, I'm a fan of it. I always like the way it tastes. And you get more of a, again, a direct all in all, though, I like it's a well-rounded meal. Good amount of meat, tasty burger, and decent sides and drinks as well for an affordable price. And for $10, out of 10, I mean, I would go ahead and rate this entire meal. You know, I would give it an 8.3%. For what it is, price included. You just have to be careful when you order it, but it's good for what it is. And that's why I'm a fan of it. Look, when it comes down to Steak and Shake, they have a pretty good menu, good sized menu. These are my favorite things on the menu. And that's why I like them. So, out of curiosity, if you made it this far, what are your favorite items on the Steak and Shake menu? What do you like? Let's say there is an asteroid that's going to hit Earth and destroy it. But in order to stop it, you have to go to Steak and Shake and get anything on the menu. What would you order? What do you enjoy getting from Steak and Shake? So, what are your thoughts? Feel free to leave a comment. I'm interested in seeing it. And on a final note, make sure you check out my new podcast, youtube.com/BORT podcast. Thank you for watching. Take care. I'm your host, the Report of the Week, and today we checked out my favorite items from Steak and Shake. That is all. And welcome, one and all, to this live stream this Saturday, the 3rd of August, 2019. So I'm starting it up, starting off the big show, and we're seeing what's going on. So hopefully we're here, we're live. I'm still setting up a little bit. You know, this was kind of, I would say this was like a live stream that I was thinking about doing, and then I just decided to go for it. So that's where we are. So I got it set up. I did end up delaying it a couple minutes just because I wanted to get the link out, and I wanted to make sure people could find the stream first and foremost. Right? I think that's one of the most important things. If you're going to do a live stream and you really want to promote it, you gotta get the link out so people know that it exists. So hello to everyone out there in the chat. Thank you all so much for being here. I'm pleased to be here live this evening. And so here's what the show is basically going to be tonight. I'm going to be here for, I always say an indeterminate amount of time, right? I might be here for 30 minutes, I might be here for an hour and a half, you know. I'll be live for as long as I am. And I think like the title kind of says, I'm going to be keeping it real. I'm going to be having a little bit of miscellaneous talk. There's a few things I want to talk about. And then, of course, one of the big features about this live stream, and any live stream that I do for that matter, is, of course, question and answer. You know, I always like to do the Q&A, because it kind of you know, it leads to discussion, and it brings about a lot of good topics that I might not really come up with or want to, you know, talk about otherwise. So it's a lot of fun to do. One way, of course, anyone can